Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome back to KPOD, the podcast. I'm going to rebrand it like you guys don't know who the hell I am. Amp, man. Hey, Empire, how are you guys? I haven't revisited this one for a while, but I keep an eye on the price. It's kind of important to us now because we're integrating the we're integrating the SDK into our personal app, Aegis data storage app, consumer facing. Hope you guys will use it if nothing else. I mean, keep privacy. We're all about privacy, and we certainly give you that. But I was looking at this from the price, and I get it. It's going to fly. All right, it's going to be wonderful. It's going to go to dollar plus, and we're all going to kill it. But I've kind of been saying the same thing about an awful lot of tokens out here right now. So this is nothing personal. It's just kind of a state of the amp right now, and where I just feel like we should be a little bit more concerned for particularly anybody that's kind of holding this thing right now. I don't care about this. The big buys, the big sells, the big bombs, and all that stuff. I don't care about that, man. Look, AMP is listed on most central exchanges, and anytime you get over there on the central exchanges, you're going to get a lot of crazy action, man. It's the meme culture. People just look at crypto not as blockchain technology; they look at it as a hustle. I mean, that's it. They just purely look at it as a hustle, and so you're going to get that. You're going to get these just wicked, violent swings. My concern on this thing right now, and is it's not moving much, and it's not moving much when Bitcoin is kind of flying away. So we're looking at Bitcoin right here. Here's Bitcoin. A month ago, Bitcoin was nowhere near where it is now. The thing is absolutely flying away, and AMP more or less used to move pretty well with Bitcoin. It never hit them all. It's still kind of, it's still an alt token. So it never flew up when Bitcoin did completely, meaning matching it blow for blow. And it tends to dump harder than Bitcoin does. So if Bitcoin is down 0.67% today, if Bitcoin drops that down over 24 hours, and you take a look and these things, we tend to double them up. Now, it's been relatively stable over the last month. It really hasn't moved that much, up 3.8% in 30 days. Now, in anybody's, any traditional finance place, even being up 4% in a month is virtually heroic. I mean, that is fantastic. And over the last year, up 163%, man, that's a round of applause there. That's what everybody's kind of looking for. But the kicker is, which I've said before, and I'm going to say it again, is I keep wondering if everything here has passed it by. That's kind of it. Years and years and years with this token. I followed this thing from the get-go. They dangled the SDK. They dangled the Walmart. They dangled the Amazon. They dangled all of these shopping places. And it was always going to be, as soon as the SDK releases, we're going to kind of roll. Now, I like to think that the reasonable and rational people knew that wasn't going to happen. All right, because it's not enough that you simply provide a method for people to spend crypto. Now you have to incentivize people to spend crypto, and that was kind of never going to happen. Now we're putting it into our app, and it's there. We're just waiting for the email. So we're putting it into our app because we want to give consumers an option. But I'm not really anticipating seeing a whole lot of consumers flocking over here and saying, what's been missing in my life is the ability to spend crypto. We also take Stripe. We take PayPal. We take legacy world-facing payment rails because we're a legacy world-facing product. So is that really it? I mean, is that exactly what it's going to take to really pop up that number, aside from the occasional little bit of speculation or news? But according to the white paper, yeah, that is what moves the price of this token organically. And now that SDK is out. Now they're starting to implement some new merchants and all that other stuff, and that thing is still not going anywhere. Now, again, over the last month, fuck, you nailed it, man. I mean, you killed it. You're actually up when we're just experiencing all this crazy kind of market volatility. But the fact that thing is not riding up a little bit higher with Bitcoin, yeah, that's a little bit concerning to me. And I don't know. I could just speculate up here, but Anvil that seems to be something that's, believe it or not, probably affecting a little bit of this token, because Anvil is getting those big when it, I thought it was supposed to be a governance token. This thing was never going to be sellable. That was it. There was no price discovery because there was no price anything. It was mirrored 1-to-1 for all of the 100 billion amp that are out there right now. So it kind of makes me wonder if the people that are pouring money into this, into Anvil, are the people who would have been pouring that money into AMP, and how closely aligned are these? Because there is no AMP Anvil pool, or at least not one that I saw. So, yeah, I'm kind of wondering if just this thing as a whole has gotten a little bit too fragmented. I again, I don't know, man. I'm just speculating, and I like to talk to the AMP community. I know half of you, I understand most of you don't like me. I'm okay with that. I've always just spoken my truth. So I think the road is still going to be a very, very long one. That's and I'm just going to kind of leave it right there. I would The tattletale, the thing that's going to separate this from anything else, is if we get a Bitcoin correction. If Bitcoin flies from 67 down to 52, what's AMP going to do? And that's really the thing. That's kind of the thing that I'm looking at. But anyway, just haven't made an AMP video for a while. Still got the t-shirt, thought I would. Hope you guys are just enjoying the ride and crypto the way it is. The community has fallen off a little bit. I know you're all still out there. But it's, what do you say here? I guess that's it. I can't really. That's it. I'll just kind of leave it there. Anyway, questions and comments, scott@thepodcast.com. I answer any and all. We will be live tonight, 1800 Central. Be me and the bell. If you want to pop on there and bust my balls about AMP, please do. We're an AMA, and we want to talk with people, not at people. So if you want to join us, I'd certainly appreciate it. But yeah, that's all we got. scott@thepodcast.com. Got any questions? Until next time, please stay safe. Please be smart with your money. Cheers.